Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is fought under unified amateur rules and is for the golden ticket light welterweight title to be contested over 5 3-minute rounds, and this one is sponsored by DK Sports Massage. Your referee in charge of the action is Mr. Dan Motherheady. Introducing to you first of all the first challenger, fighting out of the blue corner and hailing from Fearless MMA with a record of 4 victories and just that 1 defeat, weighing 74.2 kilograms, it's Joshua Adeboye! Introducing his opponent and the second challenger this evening, fighting out of the red corner and hailing from Intensity MMA, weighing 74.4 kilograms and coming to us with a record of 3 victories and 4 defeats, it's Aaron Bolton!
So we've got another title fight now. Amateur super lightweight title.
Blue corner Adeboye, red corner Bolton.
We've got Joshua Adeboye in the blue corner. We talked about UFC fighters. He's got Jake Hadley in his corner, and then we've got Aaron Bolton in the red corner.
Yes, this is going to be a fight that I'm really looking forward to. Aaron Bolton got really good timing on his strikes. If you watch, he's got real good fight IQ, reads his opponents really well, but Adeboye's got superb duration and stamina, just constantly marches his opponents down, but nice takedown from Aaron Bolton to start things off here.
Yeah, and he again, he's not accepted position there. He's gone straight to his knees and now on his feet, and he's already reversed the position.
Yeah, he's going to look for his own takedown here and gets it as well.
And he's, let's see what Bolton can do when the tides turn. So he's got his back up against the cage, with the right thing to do. He had his hands on the mat trying to
yeah, exactly the right thing from Adeboye there to pull those hands away.
He's turned to his knees and he's got back to his feet as well. Very impressive. These guys are obviously not willing to accept position, which is again what we like to see.
Yeah, Aaron Bolton's faced some tough competition so far in his 7 amateur fights. Obviously fought the IMAFs, the World Championships back in February of last year. Lost there against Andriy Misiuk. And he's also lost against Kane Darcy in the 4 Nations, but all great learning experiences in those competitions.
Yeah, anyone that is willing to test themselves against higher competition, you know, that's not a bad loss, is it? It's you're testing yourself and you've come up a little bit short. Better than taking on these easy fights, which we sometimes see on the regional circuit.
Absolutely. Something that Dan does really well here at Golden Tickets, gets those even matchups.
Yeah, it's what we like to see.
Fun matchups as well.
Makes our job much more fun, doesn't it?
Absolutely. We've had some wars tonight at Golden Tickets, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see another 5 3-minute rounds in this contest, because they're 2 really talented super lightweights.
It certainly started at a high tempo. We've got Bolton now holding up against the cage. Trying to take his back there though, see if he can get the takedown. But Adeboye isn't accepting anything. And he's nice break there, landed a nice knee there to the body as well.
Yeah, they're really renowned at Team Fearless for that constant grind, that high pace, constant pushing forward, and
that's
good
lovely takedown. I love the timing on that as well, because he knew he was coming in. Look at that again from Bolton though, straight back to his feet. And we hear the corner shouting 2-on-1.
Dan Cassell, of course, in the corner there, the Intensity MMA head coach, doing great things at that gym as well. Big shout out to our good friend Dan Cassell.
Yeah, obviously just around the corner and winning all, and yeah, it's great to see. I was speaking to Danny on, he said the gym's doing really well, which is always nice to see. It's always nice to see people doing well, people that work hard doing well.
Absolutely, and just like that, this first round has come to an end. Feels like it was in the blink of an eye, but
one of the harder rounds to score as well. It was very back and forth. They both had moments. There was no real damage done from either. They both had moments on top. They both had moments being underneath.
Yeah, I think I'd probably edge it towards Adeboye.
Hard round to score for me.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be confident either way with scoring that, but I think that set the tone for what we're going to see in this fight, though. High-paced, a lot of scrambles, a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, they're both very technical as well.
Just looking at Adeboye here, I mean, the difference here in, I mean, even though it's only the end of round one, I mean, Aaron Bolton's just standing in his corner, hands on hips, but Adeboye's on the chair, they're shaking out the arms already. I don't know whether there's just a bit of nervous energy for Adeboye, perhaps. Because, I mean, we've seen before, I mean, his gas tank is unquestionable. He can...
might be to do with the clinching as well. When they've been clinching, it can
yeah, it just makes those arms heavy, can't it?
Just to get a bit of circulation going again in the arms. But they both look fresh, as you'd expect after one round.
Oh, nice sprawl there from
nice
Adeboye. Saw that takedown coming, but Bolton's doing the right thing here, currently on driving forward, and
he's not
now he has to.
He's ended up accepting being put on his back, which is never a good thing.
Yeah, now he has to scooch round and accept getting taken down and
straight into half guard.
Yeah,
as well.
that was smoothly done there
Very nice
from Adeboye, like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, he's got the arm across the neck as well. He's just using to put a bit of pressure on and help him get position. He's laced the leg there as well, which will basically knock him off balance for Bolton, so he can't get a base and try and get the sweep.
Really nice job though, kind of recovering that one butterfly.
Yeah, he's got it
Aaron
back
Bolton,
now. He's going back, and he's looking for a triangle there. He's looking for a triangle.
Yeah, he's got to be careful, Adeboye.
He's got to be careful of putting his arm there, because he could pull that across for an arm. But
obviously with the triangle, you've got to look for 2 arms in or 2 arms out to try and defend it. But
yeah.
Adeboye did a really good job there of making sure there was no threat.
Yeah, he was able to. He had the one arm in, but it was never in. He didn't have enough position on the legs really to get that triangle on. He could have maybe looked at switching for an arm, but it was gone pretty quick. Yeah,
it's a submission we've seen a lot less of actually in modern mixed martial arts. The triangle choke, it doesn't seem to have quite the success that it once did as a submission. A lot of gyms now very wise to that triangle. It's quite a rarity actually nowadays in mixed martial arts. You tend to often see
the few specialists, isn't there? Like we've got Paul
Craig is one that comes to mind, absolutely.
But you're right. I think you're seeing less submissions off the back now than what you used to see years ago.
Yeah, you tend to more often see those rear naked chokes and things like that nowadays, because
even the arm bars, you're not seeing them from the back as often either. You don't really see arm bars or triangle chokes from the back as often.
Yeah, you just tend to really see those from the back, the rear naked choke. But yeah, from the bottom here, where Aaron Bolton is, it can be quite difficult to lock in those submissions. Yeah,
I think that obviously people are so well-rounded now, and the moves that weren't basic years ago are basic now. So a triangle choke is one that it's so known how you defend against that triangle choke that unless you really are doing something different.
Yeah, you're really catching your opponent off guard. It's a lot more difficult to lock in, but
you can see a lot of guys or girls that will sit in the triangle choke for quite a while, and they can get enough room in there just to give themselves that little bit of breathing space to keep the pressure off the neck and off the blood choke.
Yeah, Adeboye's did a good job actually for the last 90 seconds or so, just controlling the position. Aaron Bolton does well to get out of it, but a little bit demoralising. It's going to be right at the end of the round and not much time to work.
A better round though for Adeboye, this one. The first round we both thought was close. You weighted it slightly to Adeboye, but I think this one was a bit more clear-cut.
Yeah, definitely.
He certainly was much stronger in round 2. If that's going to be a pattern, stronger as the fight goes on, that could be a bit of a worry for Bolton. He's got 3 rounds to get himself back on track. You don't really want to go 3 rounds down in a 5-round fight.
No, you're climbing a real uphill mountain there.
That round 1 really could have gone either way, so it could be 1-1 or 2-0. So he really wants to get that. He needs to get that round 3 back now to make it sure that he's still in the fight.
What I really like from Adeboye so far is he's showing really good timing on his takedowns. He notices when Bolton is coming pressing forward, and he just uses that momentum against Bolton, and that's when Adeboye has been level changing and looking for the takedowns, and he's got really nice timing on it. And obviously it was Bolton that initiated the takedown in that last round, and obviously couldn't get the fight to the mat and ended up having to kind of fall back onto his back, and it'll be interesting to see whether he keeps the fight standing in this third round.
Yeah, because he shot him, but it was sprawled and then reversed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a nice body kick from Bolton.
And there you go. Knew when Bolton was going to come.
He's got his hands up there as well. I'll be very surprised if he can. Yeah, he's digging in the underhook, which is good.
Yeah, he did well there, digging the underhook, and then he seemed to take.
It looked like he was going to go straight down, and he hasn't done. He's still working for that double. He needs to spread the legs and get the base, but he's got his hands connected.
Yeah, as soon as the hands are connected behind that backside, it's almost an inevitability that you're going to get taken down.
It's very hard. I think earlier on we saw it with Tully, where he was able to still defend the takedown even when the hands were connected. Normally, once the hands are connected, you're going for a ride, aren't you?
Yeah. And I think Adeboye here has perhaps found a path that he thinks can see him win this fight, and that is taking his opponent down and staying heavy on top. Aaron Bolton looking to work back to his feet, but he was controlled for a lot of round 2, and obviously now he finds himself on bottom again in round 3.
Yeah, he needs to turn the tide now, because this fight is slipping away, and like we said, you don't want to be 3 rounds into a 5-round fight and be 3 rounds down, and that's what Aaron Bolton's facing at the moment.
Yeah, he's done a good job getting back to his feet there now, and he looks for a little chip takedown. But he needs to get back to his feet rather than...
He's giving away, yeah, he's good work in a very vulnerable position there. He was very slow to get back to his feet then, which isn't a good sign.
No, and he shoots him for a bit of a lacklustre takedown, goes for the throw, but...
The suicide throw, and he ends up being mounted. The thing was, what we've seen it wrong with the takedowns, where we see people drive through. He was grabbing the takedown, but he wasn't driving through, and that's that he ended up being put in a vulnerable position.
Yeah.
But that can come down to a bit of fatigue as well.
It's often a sign of fatigue when you kind of go in for those slightly lacklustre takedown attempts, and Adeboye's done a real good job taking the back here, and he's dangerous here. We've seen him get 2 rear naked choke finishes in his career so far out of his 4 victories, so it's not a position you want to be in if you're Aaron Bolton.
Yeah, he's got good back control there. He's a bit off to the side, but I don't know if Bolton almost needs to try and fish that underhook and get it out from his legs. If he could slide off the side there, or if he could stand up and shake him off the top. But I think Bolton's getting a bit tired now as well. Yeah,
it's been a very grueling 3 rounds so far.
And it is, Adeboye is getting stronger as the fight's going on. He is taking over. He looks the more explosive on the feet, and then when they clinch as well, he seems to be the stronger.
Nice job from Bolton escaping out the back door there.
He's got his legs as well to get a takedown, but it's too late in the round now.
Just like round 2, he gets out of the bottom position, but only at the very end of the round, which obviously doesn't help him in these situations.
He's not giving him enough time to get the round back, is it, and to earn anything in that round. Yeah,
I wonder if there's a little bit of frustration creeping in for Aaron Bolton. He just has to kind of refocus and ensure that he doesn't get taken down again.
Yeah, he's facing being 3 rounds down now. So he's at the stage now where winning a round's not even enough now. You need to win the fight now. You're going to have to get the stoppage.
They're trying to get me on the ropes. I broke it, especially in this cold. So please, man, let's just be adults. And don't be flexing in my boat. Nigga, you can't test me, I'm the GOAT. Yo, let's get you looking dope. I got the Pepsi in the hole. And I ain't flexing on you niggas, cause I'm still be sexy if I'm broke. Ain't that I was made to win. I can design to blow. If you a major thing, but it's a line ago. I used to pay for things, but it was a line ago. When I'm hit you niggas with a wide flow. It's like,
Let's see what Aaron can do in round 4 now. Again, the emphasis is on him to make the changes now. Adeboye just needs to keep doing what he's doing. He's looking good. He's winning the fight. He's 2 rounds away from becoming a champion at Golden Ticket. What can Bolton do to change it? Because it's on him to change this now.
I'd like to see him keep the fight standing a little bit, see how he gets on with his striking exchanges here against Adeboye.
Adeboye looks, out of the 2, he looks more explosive.
Yeah,
in the striking and the takedown. See the way he drove through that takedown? He didn't even give him a chance to think about the bases or nothing. He's just, breaking the grip, nothing, just straight up and down.
Yeah, beautiful work again.
They're smiling in the corner as well. If you look at Keish and Jake, they're both smiling. They're obviously both happy with the way the fight is going. He's got one leg locked there. He's in half guard. He looks like he'd easily get to mount.
Yeah, big shout out to Team Fearless as well. Got some real good up-and-coming youngsters coming through, as of the mentioned veterans like Jake Hadley and Jack Humphreys there.
Jack Ripper in the corner. He's turning pro soon, isn't he? So
absolutely. We've obviously got Andy Yates as well. Big shout out to Andy Yates, who's due to fight on Cage Warriors later this month. They're almost like the team alpha male of the UK, with a lot of those smaller guys, but really talented bunch there.
Yeah, Andy Yates was on fire as an amateur. I'm looking forward to seeing him join the pro ranks. What a takedown from Bolton. He's got a minute and a half now. Let's see if he can turn this round. This is a really good position from Aaron Bolton. That's a really nice takedown, and Lifton drove his opponent to them and takes the back. And they're not smiling at Fearless in the corner anymore.
No.
He needs to do something though. He'll need to make the most of this. He's flattened him out.
This is a real bad position for Adeboye. If I was Bolton, I'll be hammering down with shots now rather than looking for the submission. And there we go.
It's the best position he's been in the whole fight.
Yeah, definitely. And it's those big blows, those big heavy shots in those positions that open up the submission attempts.
Especially when he had him flattened out as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you're landing really heavy, you don't even need to open up the submission. You can get a stoppage anyway.
Yeah, especially when they're flattened out in that.
Yeah,
that's one of the worst positions you can be in.
Yeah, it's awful. I think that and the crucifix are probably the worst ones, where you
basically can't do anything.
You're blocking every punch with your face, and they don't count that as blocking. That's not intelligent defence.
No, but Adeboye's done a really good job here. He's going to take the top position here in a minute.
He's gone off the top now, hasn't he? He's slid off. That's a shame. That was his best moment so far for Bolton. But Adeboye has rolled through, has worked his way out of the position, and is going to end up back on top again. Been a very good performance from Adeboye. Yeah,
I've been very impressed. We've shown very high fight IQ so far through these almost 4 rounds completed.
Yeah, he's looked very good.
And both these guys, neither of them look like they're breaking a sweat either, to be honest. They look like they can keep going for...
Nice knees to the body. Adeboye looks very fresh. Adeboye looks great, to be honest with you. It's been a very good performance for him.
Yeah, he's been really good against, as we've mentioned, a real tough opponent.
And even though he's had moments in that round where he was behind, I still think he's won the round. You know, he got taken down. That was a really vulnerable position, but he was able to work his way through it, and then has ended up the round throwing knees to the body. And we know how much Steve Cook-Abbott loves those knees to the body. if he was here now, he would be screaming.
He'd be loving it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that's his move, the knee to the body.
One round left is what the Team Fearless corner just told their fighter.
He's on the brink of winning the bout. He's had a real good performance. He's faced a little bit of adversity. He's had a great fight.
Can't afford to switch off though, because as we saw in that 4th round, Aaron Bolton got into a really dangerous position, and
he did. Yeah,
we've seen fights can change completely in the 5th round. Just look at Leon Edwards against Kamaru Usman for the
that was probably the closest we've got to a finish as well. Actually, if he could have landed a bit of heavy ground and pound, he could have got a finish.
Nice little low kick again there. Yeah. He sneaks Bolton's in that low kick really well.
Shoots him for the takedown.
I'd just like to see Aaron Bolton just hide those takedowns a little bit better with his striking. I mean, he's done a good job of driving through there and working his way to the back of Adeboye, but I think he could be really dangerous with them.
There you go. Takedown that was.
Yeah, he's got some really good tools in his arsenal as Aaron Bolton. He's been matched up against the guy who's equally as skilled tonight.
I love the way as well that Adeboye's not accepting anything. He's constantly moving. You know, he got taken down a few times there, but he's up back on his feet. He tried to roll out of it. He's very much still in the fight. Still in the round, sorry. But of course, what a takedown that is.
He's had a lot of success actually in these body lock takedowns rather than actual singles and double legs as Aaron Bolton.
He wasn't getting anywhere early on. He was literally just grabbing him without driving through.
Yeah,
where Adeboye was driving through, but those takedowns look great. They sound painful as well.
Yeah, he's really driving his opponent into the canvas, making it miserable for Adeboye. But I like these clinch takedowns.
If he'd have had 2 more rounds like this, I think we'd be talking about a different fight. Oh, He almost accepted that there.
Yeah, Adeboye just, I don't know whether he just caught him off balance, but as you said, it was almost...
he threw the knee and then he just seemed to sit back, didn't he?
Yeah, he just kind of collapsed back into the fence and stuffed up against the fence now. But as you were mentioning earlier with Adeboye just refusing to accept the position, that's something we've seen from a couple of the more experienced amateurs on this card, Wes Tully, and obviously Adeboye in this fight. It's something that you have to do as an amateur, and we don't see pros do it either. We see a lot of pros just kind of accept the position.
It's very hard to do. That's why people don't do it. The ones that can do it and they do it well, it's a big thing. It's a big thing. It's a big weapon to have in your game, really. But I mean, it's a shame because Bolton was really doing well in this round, and I feel like that I don't even know. It didn't even look like a takedown. It looked like he just fell. That has basically cost him his chance of winning the fight. And he looks, I think he looks almost demoralised at this stage as well, I think. You know, we've seen Adeboye get taken down and try and bounce back to his feet. Bolton showed no signs of getting back to his feet. He almost looks a bit defeated. And even there, he's got a butterfly in, but he's not giving up, but he's struggling, isn't he?
Yeah, you can tell that that kind of this
he's rolling
heavy
for a leg
pressure
lock there.
from,
it's almost a bit like a Hail Mary, though, isn't it?
Yeah, this
it's
pressure
a
from
desperation shoot with the leg lock.
Yeah, you don't often see that pulled off in the amateur ranks, but Bolton resurgence with 10 seconds left in this round. Knee to the body again, and they swing to end this.
What a good
the
fight
fifth and final round of this amateur super lightweight championship contest.
And we're going to have a new champion crown. That was a vacant title anyway, but we're going to have a new champion, and it's my money's on the Birmingham fighter.
Yeah, I think it's gone to the team fearless man Joshua Adeboye, but a real good back and forth between these two guys. Some real high level stuff.
Yeah, real good fight. I love how explosive Adeboye was as well. Really explosive. That's what I like to see. You talked about takedowns earlier on about driving through, and that's what he was doing. There was one takedown, I think it was round 3, where he just literally drove straight through his opponent. He didn't have a chance to do anything. He was there and he was down. It was so impressive.
Yeah, really good work.
Takedown,
really good work from Adeboye, and shout out to the work done by his coaches and team fitness. I'm going to go in and speak with the winner of this contest, and we're going to make this one official, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges at cage side. Judges score the contest 49-46, 49-46, and 48-47 in favour of your winner as the result of a unanimous decision. And the new golden ticket lightweight welterweight champion in the blue corner, Joshua Adeboye. And give it up for his opponent, Aaron Bolton.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by your new champion, Joshua Adeboye. Joshua, it's becoming quite the occurrence now, me and you speaking after a fight here at Golden Ticket Fight Promotions. You wanted that belt after your last fight, you've got that belt. Tell us how you're feeling.
Feeling amazing, you know. You better get used to talking to me because I'm winning all the time, bro. I'm coming for all these guys. This is the third belt, all the other belts. I'm coming for every single one of you. Get ready, yeah? Because the nightmare is coming. Let's go.
Now, that was a grueling 5-round fight against a tough opponent. Is that what you were expecting from Aaron Bolton in there?
I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna finish him, but you know, he's tough, innit? But we're gonna keep, next guys, get ready, I'm gonna finish all of you. You better be prepared, you better not be slacking. Yeah, get up in your bed, let's go, come on.
Now, you've got one belt wrapped around your waist. What's next for you? Do you want to get back in there quickly, quick turnaround and have another fight soon, or are you gonna go back to your gym?
But anytime, like Jay said, next week, I'm coming for all you, man, what? Come on then, you know what I mean? Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for your winner and new Joshua Adeboye.